Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing to you this week's Droplist for week 9 of the spring-summer season. Now, I'll start off by saying that I had hoped that this was going to be the full drop list, but it's not. We're missing the Malcolm X pieces that are going to be dropping this week. I'd hoped that maybe Supreme did an early news thing. Of course, they wouldn't. So, yeah, I'm not here for the rest of the day. Basically, it's 7. I need to have this done and closed out maybe by 8:30 or so, maybe 9 at the latest, and then I'm done. I can't pass that. I've got nothing. Like, that's it. The rest of the day is gone. So with that in mind, we're just going to run through this and go through everything. If you'd like to, let me know down below whether or not your items from last week have arrived or not, or whether you picked anything else up recently. And yeah, let's jump straight into this. Now, like I said, Malcolm X is this week, which is, I think, quite substantial in the end. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the pieces look like in the end, because we're meant to have a large variety. It's just disappointing that it's not going to be on time. You can't do anything about it at the end of the day. So, kicking off this week is going to be the Swiss Link stainless steel 20 litre water can. Pretty standard, easy, simple, and nothing crazy to go over. The only thing I'd expect is maybe the retail might be a little more than you would expect for something that seems simplistic, but that will happen. We then have a matching set, being the Umbro zip-up sweater and the knit soccer short. Personally, I kind of like the sweater, I'm not gonna lie. I think that it looks clean. And overall, I'm a fan of it. Colorways are a little bit hit and miss. Obviously, you have some that I think will be more popular than the others. And yeah, in terms of that order, I'd personally say that I like the baby blue with the white. The standard easy is going to be the black colorway. And then the more difficult to judge is going to be the purple and the red. I think it's just going to be a difficult one to judge. I think that the purple has the possibility to go first, but that depends if people really like it or not, and it also depends on the retail. In the short, I'm sort of the same opinion, but I'd more so veer towards the purple or the black colorway. The blue or light blue just doesn't translate the best in the short, so yeah, that's just my personal opinion. From there, we have something that is definitely going to be expensive. Now, Woolform, as far as I understand, or I'm pretty sure, is an old-ish company. I mean, over 100 years is quite old at the end of the day. And they've been producing these, basically. That's the standard easy thing. They've been producing mannequins. Now, it's very difficult to gauge the price. So that's why I believe that it's going to be expensive at the end of the day, because you can buy a bog standard one that isn't Woolform for probably 200, 300, 400. But then you look at like vintage ones from them that go from anywhere from like 400 to like 900 plus. So it's very difficult to gauge. So I'm just going to say at a minimum, probably like more than 200. Easy baseline for us to go with, and we can move on from that. But yeah, I don't feel like they're going to have produced a large number of these, and they do have a decent use in the end for advertising. So from there, we move on to a small box zip-up hoodie with 2 camo colorways that are seemingly missing, and then 4 standard colorways. Personally, I like this tan and this green colorway, and yeah, there isn't really much else for it. I've seen comments of people saying they like camo, but don't really know what they're talking about. I hope that joke hasn't, sorry. From there, we have a Sea Island cotton suit. I think this is nice. It's black, and then we've got a purple colorway as well. The purple isn't really a strong tone. It's more of a lighter shade in the end, which I think is a bit better for it. Personally, I think the black colorway is seemingly like the easiest and the best looking. But yeah, just remember you'll probably have to get it tailored in the end, so just keep that in mind. From there, we've got the handwriting denim camp cap dropping. Okay, I was trying to understand what they meant by that, but yeah, now I can see it. Either colorway's fine. I just think the black colorway just blends with it a bit better. From there, we have the curved piping hoodie, which at the back, as difficult as it was to see before, it is not the code of goodness, the code of happiness. It is the code of honor, because you can zoom in and see it in a lot better quality there. And yeah, it sort of reads as it spells as well, so it makes life a lot easier for people trying to understand what it is in the end, which I kind of like. There's no sort of language barrier there. It's quite simple. As long as you see code and the honor part, it should hopefully work out for people reading it. But yeah, from a distance, that is not the easiest to see for legibility. In terms of the colourways, I think that any of them are going to be fine. Just don't count on people being able to read that from a distance. But yeah, I do think it's nice to have a back sort of piece of artwork or font, like text in the end. But it's just very difficult from a distance. So yeah, from there we've got a small box sweatshirt to obviously go alongside the hoodie. Or the zipper. In these I am still of the same opinion, but I'd probably throw the black colourway into the mix, maybe even the grey, because in shorts it just looks a lot better. So yeah, to match the camp cap we've got the handwriting double knee denim short. Personally, black colourway still. The multi looks fine, it looks something out of like Spy Kids though, I'm not gonna lie, but I just prefer the black colourway. It's just easy, it just blends, it just works. From there we've got a Racing Team 6-panel colourway. See, I'm of the mindset of the camo or the navy or the black, but I feel like with the time of year it could be the white colourway that is also just a useful one. But that's just me at the end of the day. From there we have the studded seam denim trucker jacket. We have Pinhead from Hellraiser coming in clutch for this week with 2 pieces like back to back. We've got that, and then we've got the loose fit jean as well. So personally in the trucker, I'd probably say that the black colourway makes most use of the studs. However, in terms of something that people would wear more, maybe it'd be between the tan-ish and the denim in the end, because personally, you don't really see it as strongly on the tan. And then this is like the all-rounder. For the loose fit jean, I'd probably stay of the same opinion, but maybe it would just be between the black and the denim instead. This obviously doesn't show it as well, which I think is great, but at the same time people sometimes just prefer stronger colourways, so yeah. And then for the last couple of pieces we've got the newspaper short sleeve top. It's kind of cool, you know, having a tiger on it is a cool little thing, but yeah, I don't know which colourway looks better. I'd say you get to see the full vividness on the white colourway or the black and white, but on the pink it just makes it a bit more bright, I guess. But yeah, we then have the curved piping sweatpant and the striped mesh tank top. Black colourway I'd probably say, and then in this I'd probably say that it'd be the stripy blue. You know, the classic like beach tent sort of things or changing rooms that the UK used to have. That colourway. So that's going to cover this week's drop list. As I said, we don't have the Malcolm X pieces currently. They will hopefully be out later on today. If not, they will be out tomorrow from Supreme, because it's just news that you just have to wait on from them. But yeah, I'm just hoping it's a nice collaboration, and I believe obviously the last time we had Malcolm X was 2022, and then before that it was 2015, I think, is the more memorable collection in the end. So hopefully this time round they do the same, just justice, because that's all you can hope for in the end. And yeah, I look forward to seeing that. But as per norm, if you'd like to, click a previous video that will appear there. Other than that, I do hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.